awakening to the sounds of nature on day 14 of this adventure, and what better way to power up for the day than with a traditional Japanese breakfast to keep us going, as we would be trying out the Hakone Loop, which is a very popular sightseeing route around Lake Hakone, which takes advantage of several unique forms of transport, which for us would be starting on the Hakone Tozan train, which would come complete with another front row seat for this scenic journey through the mountains. The ride itself is at a relaxed pace, as there are a lot of twists and turns as it makes its way up or down the mountain, depending which way you tackle the loop, clockwise or counterclockwise. At the start of the summer, the route was full of lush greenery and seemingly endless number of hydrangeas. Passengers can enjoy the colorful view of these flowers from mid-June to late July. There's also a special night train on during this period, which offers a fantastic view of the illuminated flowers. Maybe our driver's heading out to stop and smell the roses, or hydrangeas in this case. I wouldn't blame him. Upon our arrival into Hakone Yamato via the Tozan train, it was time to change to another form of transport, this time jumping on the Hakone Tozan bus for a 30-minute or so ride to the Hakone barrier. The Hakone barrier, or Hakone Seki, was a former security checkpoint controlling traffic on the Tokaido Highway, which linked Tokyo with Kyoto during the Edo period. This site was restored in 2007 to a high level of historical accuracy by using the same materials and building methods of its original era. There's a small admission fee to pay if you want to have a close-up look, but it's worth the price to explore this small slice of Japanese life from back in the Edo period. And it's here where we caught our first glimpse of the gorgeous Lake Ashi. After spending a bit more time looking around the site's exhibits and taking in some of the amazing views, it was soon time to continue our journey on the loop. But this time, we'd be going back to basics and working up our step count as we'd be walking to our next destination through the Onshi Hakone Park. The imperial household at the time selected the site to construct a vacation palace before the imperial family would eventually gift the park to the Kanagawa prefecture in 1946. A walk through the Cedar Passage, making our way to a pirate ship, and then up a mountain to Black Egg. A bit more walking would put us face to face with the first torii gate of the Hakone Shrine, a torii gate so large that the central road in the town runs through it. Give it a whirl. A swirl and a whirl.
Oh, it's divine.
After a quick snack, it was time to hop onto our next mode of transport, as we'd next be on the water of Lake Ashi via the Hakone sightseeing cruise. And of course, this cruise doesn't just happen on any old boat. That's right, this sightseeing cruise just so happens to take place on a pirate ship. Yar, mateys. And this gold-cladded vessel was such a cool ship to set sail on, especially on the kind of day we had, as the sun had finally decided to come out and things began to heat up. The ride takes you from Moto Hakone Port to Togendai Port. The trip across the lake takes between 25 and 30 minutes, and in that time you'll be able to see the beautiful Hakone Mountains surrounding the water, various shrines and temples, other scurvy pirates riding these wretched waves, as well as the X which marks the spot on our treasure chest today. And if you get lucky and the weather plays ball, you'll even get a great view of Fujisan. That didn't happen for us though. At Togendai Port, we would take a quick stop for a bite to eat as we prepared to ascend Mount Hakone in order to reach Owakudani, and to make the climb, we'd be taking the ropeway. The climb up the mountain would take about 15 minutes as our gondola sailed upwards, getting us even closer to our volcanic destination. And yeah, I keep saying it, but it just keeps being true. Every form of transport on this journey affords some spectacular views of all kinds of natural beauty. Although, I don't think I'd enjoy this ride very much on a windy day. But before long, the odor of geothermal activity would start to sting the nostrils as we would reach Owakudani, or the Great Boiling Valley. As the smell of sulfur filled the air, we'd hop off our gondola to take in the sights and to find the mythical Black Egg.
No sunglasses, so she needs the brolly. But we're gonna go get a picture with the black egg.
Yes.
The titular egg.
The famous black eggs of Owakudani are cooked in natural spring water for 60 minutes at a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. The water that they're boiled in contains sulfur and iron, which is what gives the shells their unique coloring. Legend has it that eating one of these eggs will even add 5 to 7 years to your lifespan. Alright, where do I sign up?
She's got a black egg. Huh?
Well, there's a lot more umami and saltiness from this diagram here. Shows you this is white is a normal egg, red is the black egg.
It's really not better than a normal hard-boiled egg. And I get 7 more years off of this, do I?
Yeah. I don't know if that's per egg or generally.
I can add 28 years.
Yeah, because you could really over egg things if you had too many and live for too long. No.
That is a good time to start recording. How's the egg?
Eggy. No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate it?
I like a 9.
Of all the hard-boiled eggs you've ever had, a 9?
Yeah, that's moist.
Pretty strong. Despite the added years to our life, we still couldn't stick around up here in this volcanic valley much longer, so we would be saying goodbye to Owakudani and hello to another gondola ride. And this time we'd be heading down the mountain to Shonzan Station, complete with more stunning scenery along the way. After a quick toe dip in a public footbath, we'd be taking our final new form of transportation of the day, a quick 10-minute or so trip on the Hakone Tozan cable car. And with that, our journey on the loop was over, but our day had one more surprise still in store. We didn't know this when we booked it, but near our inn lied the site of the Shuwa Jinja Shrine and the Choanji Temple. And with the last bit of light still in the sky, we decided to cap off our day with a quiet stroll through this tranquil wilderness. peace and calm around here allowed so much time for reflection about how far we've come already and knowing that there was still more to come. But also, inevitably, that the end of this amazing journey was rapidly approaching.